previous video, we looked at how to find the equation of a line. In this video, they've given us the equation of the line. They've told us that it is y, negative y minus x is equal to 2. Now, whenever we are doing a graph, it should always be in standard form. And standard form is y is equal to mx plus c. So before you even start looking at drawing a line, you need to take this equation and go write it in this form here. So that means y needs to be alone and positive, and x and the constants have to be on the right. Well, if there are any constants. So this means that this x over here, this negative x, I have to take over, and it's going to become positive on the other side. So I'm still left with negative y is equal to, now the negative x, if I put it on the other side, it's going to be positive x plus 2. And plus 2 because the 2 on this side was a plus 2 to start with. Now I need to go see, I need x to be alone and positive. So if I look at this equation here, it is definitely not. So to remove this coefficient here, which is negative 1, I need to divide everything with negative 1. So if I do that, I'm going to have a negative divided by negative is a positive y. The positive here divided by the negative is a negative x. And the positive 2 divided by negative 1 is going to be a negative 2. So this is my equation. Now, my starting point. You always start at where it cuts the C. And in this case, it is negative 2. So if I go to my graph, I'm going to go look at where is negative. Count down, 1, 2. That is just over here. Let me just mark this in. Negative 2. Now, a good thing to do before you forget is we always name our y-intercept. So where it cuts the y, x is 0. And then my point there, let's just write this nicely. That is going to be 0 and a negative 2. Okay, so that is over here. Now, with my x's, to know how I should go up and down and left and right, I need to go look at my gradient. Now, at the moment, my gradient is a negative 1. And I need it to be a fraction. Now, you know that any number can always be put over 1. So the rise and run, that means the negative 1, the top one, goes either up or down. If it's negative, it goes down. If it's positive, it goes up. And the bottom one, the x, that our run, that either goes right if it's positive or left if it's negative. So let's start with the negative 1. So I'm going to go down 1. And because that bottom one is positive, I just go right 1. So there is my dot over there. Let's just put this properly. Down 1, right 1. So my dot's over there. Again, down 1, right 1. I put my dot there. Now, these two numbers here, I can swap them around. I can have negative 1 over 1, or it can be 1 over a negative 1. It will still give me negative 1 at the end, because positive divided by negative will still give me a negative 1. So, if I've swapped it around to have it as 1 over negative 1, it means, again, from my starting point, that is over here, my starting point, I'm now going to go up 1 and I'm going to go left 1. Up 1, left 1. Because my bottom one is now a negative. And again, up 1, left 1. Just so that I can make sure that it is in all of the quadrants. So now what's left is I have to go draw my line. So you're just going to match up the dots. Sorry, my line's not very straight. And then last step is I have to go name it. Now you can either name it what it was originally named, the negative y minus x equals to 2, or you can write it in its standard form, which was y is equal to negative x minus 2. And there you have drawn a line. all you have to remember is my start point and then follow my slope. It will tell you go up and down or left and right, but always start from your C section there, from your C intercept, and make sure that you've correctly named the C intercept. If possible, you can go name the X intercept, but that's not always necessary, only if they ask you to, and make sure that you name your line. So here you'll get 2 marks for that, as well as if it's because it's a negative X, we can see the slope is negative, so you'll get a mark for the negative slope as well. And that's